Hi, everybody. I'm Elise Finney, and I am one of the wealth advisors with Argent Bridge Advisors and also the Director of Business Growth. And I also we're one of the leaders for Second Saturday and Done with Divorce. And because we have a lot of our clients that come and use our resources, we just wanted to do a quick little recording today with Scott Silverstein, who is the owner of Caliber Loans here in the DC area, and wanted to ask him a couple of questions about the divorce process and how loans will work with something, either a purchase or a refinance. So welcome, Scott. How are you?
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. We're glad you can join us. So as I mentioned, with our clients that are dealing with a divorce and the divorce process, what is something that is kind of like a misunderstanding as far as people thinking that they need or for a refinance or a loan purchase?
Well, I think in any sort of loan scenario, there are three factors that come into play in order to qualify: your income, your assets, and your credit. So, for example, if both parties are on the loan originally and they're going through divorce and we're removing husband or wife, whoever's taking over the loan needs to be able to re-qualify for the loan on their own. So again, income, assets, credit. Income, for example, if you're W-2, should be no issue as long as you can qualify. Now, again, if you're receiving child support alimony, we can use that income to help qualify. We do need 6 months receipt just to show that it's been going on and it will continue for the foreseeable future. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have some strict guidelines on that, but it is possible. The other thing to consider is if you're not on the loan and just on title, you don't necessarily need to refinance. You can just go to a title company. They can remove you from the title of that property. But unfortunately, if you are on the loan and you're looking to get off the loan, the only way to do that is through a refinance.
Okay. And then what about as far as the refinancing goes? And let's just say they are strictly receiving income through alimony and child support. What kind of circumstance, or how much would they have to come to the table to get that possibly waived? The full 6 months.
Yeah, you do need 6 months receipt. Unfortunately, that is the requirement. So the recommended deal there where it would be if the person receiving the alimony stays in the house, comes up with an agreement that says, hey, after 6 months I will refinance. That could be written in the divorce decree, however they want to structure it. And then at that point we can execute the refinance just in that person's name. So we do need the requisite history and then the continuance for at least 3 years after the loan closes.
Anything else that you want to share with us that would be helpful as anyone's going through this process?
I'll always keep in mind, getting a loan has the reputation of being a stressful, painful process. Doesn't necessarily have to be. I get it. It's a lot of information. It can be a lot of paperwork. My job and sort of our message is, look, we'll try to make it as easy as possible, communicate with you throughout the process, make sure you know where you stand, know what you need, help sort of take this off the books for you. So I guess that would be my biggest takeaway is it doesn't have to be the hardest thing you do throughout the process. It can just be another piece as you go along.
Good. Well, thank you for joining us today. Most helpful, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.